So that's, part of the secret. Yeah.
Let's go to the essence of a Playboy. We all know the word, but what is a Playboy?
You know that it would be untrue.
His play is as important as his work.
Yes.
He should be living life with some style and pleasure.
You know that I would be a liar.
A guy who views life as a celebration. The notion that you should work hard but play hard too. And live life with a little style and recognize that by and large, we're only here for a little while. We should make the most of it.
August fair play with Heff. Dana do award and sail on Jug of Devon.
The early days, or how did you come about getting an idea like this magazine, this legendary magazine, off the ground?
Well, of course, I didn't know that it was going to be legendary when I started it. I think, my dreams and aspirations related to starting a magazine go back to childhood. I was interested. When I was 10 years old, I started a penny newspaper. I started a school paper when I was in 7th grade. Did cartooning and wrote for the school papers in high school and then in the Army. So I think that to some extent it was what I wanted to do. When I started the magazine in '53, the only problem with any of that, of course, was the fact that I had no money.
Right.
But I was, married and not too happy, and I felt as if my life was over to some extent. I felt as if I was going to turn into my parents. There were other magazines around, art photography and Modern Man, magazines that had some art studies and nudes in that context, and sunbathing and health, nudist magazines, etc. In those days, you needed some justification in terms of nudity. If it was nude, then it either had to be art or it was considered obscene.
Right.
Now, what set Playboy apart was the fact that we viewed that as nonsense. What I tried to create was a lifestyle magazine for men who were not so interested in outdoor adventure as indoor adventure. In other words, a healthy interest in living life with some style and interest in the opposite sex. So I think that what captured the imagination of a certain number of readers from the very beginning was the concept.
Crazy.
Yeah, you have to get your good night's sleep.
I have 7 girlfriends
Right.
who live here in the
Yes.
mansion.
All equal girlfriends.
All equal. Well, Holly is the special one.
Would you say bye-bye and send in number 54?
I think that there is a natural kind of attrition. I think it's a certain time of life. Holly and I have been together for about a year and a half.
Right.
I suspect this one is going to last.
They have different days for different nights for different girls, or
No.
how do you choose?
It's not a matter of choice. In other words, we share. We do whatever we're doing together. In other words, tomorrow night, one of the local clubs is throwing a pre-birthday party for me, and we'll be going to that.
You'll bring the whole 7 of them.
Oh
with you?
yeah, well, 7 plus another half a dozen.
You'd want to get the arms, to put the arms around 7 of them.
Well, we all get our arms around one another. It's very,
Extension
very
of the
friendly.
arms.
Yes, it's actually in many ways even nicer than it appears, because it's a family of friends, and I know that in a very real way I'm living out an adolescent boy's dream. By the 5th anniversary, the magazine was very, very popular. We were selling over 1 million copies a month, and I was working around the clock in my office in Chicago, and I had an apartment in the office. So and that's when I started working in my pajamas. Once I discovered I could get away with it, that was it.
And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with.
Would Holly sleep with you a couple of nights a week, or would you change? Or
Well, she's in my bed every night.
all right.
Yes.
And
yeah.
would you have sexual relations with the other girls
Yes.
during the day, or?
No, at night.
And there's no hassle between anybody.
No.
This is my truck.
Hey. What consumes your day when you get up in the morning? What would you be doing?
Well, daytime is spent with work, interviews.
I take care of my animals.
I've done a number of editorial things. Been on the phone with my editors in Chicago.
And then I'll go out to lunch with my friends.
My daughter runs the business end of the company
Right.
out of Chicago. I run the editorial and creative end of the magazine, the marketing, etc.
And then we always go out and party at night.
And today I have, after this, I have a couple more meetings.
All the partying, do you not get tired? And
I don't actually, I'm so used to it by now.
Now you're sitting here. You're looking dapper. You're in your robes. You're looking at the empire. Everything is rosy. You've got beautiful women around you. You're a very, very successful man. So what is the key to success? And I must say, you're looking fantastic.
Well, thank you.
What is the key?
I'm about to celebrate my 77th birthday.
7 years of age.
Yes.
What's the key to success?
When you get to that age, and particularly today, you discover that, you're still the same kid inside.
So you're eating properly. Would you have a little drink now and then?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a Jack Daniels man. I have
You like
a couple
your
of drinks every day.
And what time did you get to bed last night at?
Well, we watched a movie.
This is Heff. This is a 12-year-old bottle of Irish Jameson whiskey.
Wonderful.
And this is from all the Playboys in Ireland.
Well, thanks
for giving us what you've given us. Keep it up, keep it going, and long may you have a healthy life and enjoy what's going on here in Playboy world.
Thank you.
Or a mila mahagat.
Very good.
I'm going to say this in Irish. Play bukel. The word in Irish for boy is bukel. Shut on play bukel. Hefner. Hugh.